Hey there and welcome, my name is Carlos Beres and let's start talking about what has been going on in the indie tabletop RPG scene. And as always, I am not being directly sponsored by anyone mentioned here unless explicitly said otherwise. And let's start talking about what seems to be the big news. And actually it happened late last week, perhaps Friday from last week. That was the announcement that now itch.io is being offered in the Epic Store. And what does that mean? I mean, actually, it's not itch.io that is being offered in Epic Store, it's the itch.io app that is being offered in the Epic Store. So last week, there was the news that itch.io was now in Epic Store. And a lot has been speculated. But actually, it is true that for us, what matters is the tabletop RPG scene and what the tabletop RPG represents inside itch.io. And the tabletop RPG, or actually how it's called in itch.io, the physical games, they are just a very small part inside the platform that is itch.io compared with the virtual games. So a lot of people ask themselves what these epic deals consisted of for them. So far, the only thing that is confirmed is that you can actually download the itch.io app on Epic Store, but afterwards it works independently. This means that no purchase on itch is linked to Epic Store and creators do not pay any extra fees to Epic, and in practice it means more visibility for itch, and so far no change for anyone that works with itch, either selling their things or buying in itch. If it changes, I will make sure to let you know, because it is very important to me that the favorite platform so far for indie tabletop RPG creators, or perhaps one of the preferred ones, but perhaps even the most looked for, if it changes, it will mean a lot in the indie business. So I am extra concerned about that. But talking about itch, we have a crowdfunding that it's happening on itch. Yeah, that's something, because it is from someone that lives in a country that is not covered by Kickstarter, as we mentioned some other times, that people are looking for some other options, and it is very close to reaching their funding goal at the time of recording of this video. And it is the Not a KS campaign for Domain's horror role-playing system by Ordolea Publishing. It is a narrative horror role-playing game in which the players, they have some characters that play regular people in an unnatural, horrific situation. It has some bits of the survival horror genre, and I actually played it before and I had a blast when playing them some time ago. I believe it was in the beginning of the pandemic, so still I had a very good time when playing it, and I definitely suggest that you check it out because it's very close to funding and it's a very good game in a very small price as well. And on crowdfunding, beginning next week, there is an adventure for Morkborg coming to Kickstarter on May the 4th. And although it's absolutely not Jedi related, I really believe that characters will need any kind of force or help that they can manage in order to survive the treasures of the Troll King from Chris Bissett. And Chris Bissett is the creator from The Wretched, and he also creates a lot of another kind of art or music, as well as in Orbital Blues that we mentioned in a previous episode. You should check it out. But Chris Bissett is a very renowned name in the indie platforms and the indie scene, and you can go to the Kickstarter page right now already and just mark it to let me know when it launches. It is very good for helping with the algorithm, and really just do not expect anything less than the best from Chris Bissett, and like the one from the D36 that we mentioned in the last episode. He is a very good creator and you should check out his next campaign. And talking about going live, you have Giles. I do not know exactly how to mention that, but it's Gile RPG that is having a sale on everything related to Slayer's RPG. And Slayer's RPG is a system in which players are mercenaries and monster hunters for hire that wander in a haunted city that was actually haunted to expand to the horizon forever. It seems like a very good location to visit, right? I mean, you have a very big scope of things to do. And actually, he's the one that was behind the campaign about the Warframe that we mentioned in another one. And I appreciate his games and I like his ideas and how he manages to put some psychological ideas on the game, because he's actually someone very versed in the subject and a professional in the subject. So you should check it out and you can get some stuff by 50% off, including some physical games, which is great. I mean, I prefer a lot of physical games, although I admire having some PDF to play as well. And more on creation side of things, like for creators, we have a jam that is actually put on HIO by Momatoes from RPGC, the Southeast Asia community. That is the jam of FuckAdobe. I won't use the word due to platform constraints and how the algorithm can perhaps just crop my reach. But you can find the link in the description, and as the description title hints, it is focused on creating a game, story, essay, or anything you want actually, without using anything from Adobe products or the Adobe platforms. And I love it, the optional part of it, that is that you can actually message the creator of the jam, Momatoes, on a topic on itch.io, and then they will send you an image, and then you can theme your game around this stock photo that only you will receive for the jam. It seems like a very good way to actually move your creativity if you have not any seed or any idea in what to do for the game. And I believe that's it for today. It was a short one with not that much ideas, but if you like the video, like the video, share, subscribe. You know how internet works. Let me know in the comments what you liked, what you disliked, what you want to see in future ones, because this is very important for me. I want to bring the most information, the most news for you as well. So knowing what you want to see is something that is very important, very dear to me. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. So, see ya! Oh, and pay creators and indie creators, freelancers, a living wage, or a living rate at least. It is important for everyone.